Today, I want to talk about getting in the mood. The language you use around getting in the mood makes it sound like getting in the mood is something that happens to us, like outside of our control, kind of like the weather. Sometimes it's sunny, sometimes it's cloudy, sometimes we're in the mood, sometimes we're not. But I hope you understand by the end of this video that it isn't exactly quite like the weather. Getting in the mood has a lot more to do with our thoughts and the context of those thoughts and the sexual cues we're metabolizing. Nothing is ever accomplished in our life without a thought about it first. You've never felt sexy and in the mood without an accompanying positive sexual and romantic thought first. For instance, you might have heard that lingerie gets women in the mood. However, it doesn't paint the whole picture because it's the thoughts you have about the lingerie and the context in which you're wearing it that matters far more than the lingerie itself. And yes, some women do find lingerie to be flattering, empowering, and helps them feel more confident, precisely because they're invoking those thoughts while wearing it. We don't experience sexual desire, aka being in the mood, all the time for good reasons. When it's out of context, it just doesn't work the same way. For instance, feeling your partner's sexual advances while you're in the middle of helping your middle schooler with her algebra homework, while also trying to console a moody toddler at the same time, may feel like a real turnoff. Sometimes a certain touch feels really good, and other times the exact same touch in the wrong context feels like an invasion of your privacy. The context in which we intercept certain cues matters a lot. And we might pick up on certain cues differently from one person to the next. For instance, when I see my wife coming out of the shower with her wet hair and her beautiful body, my mind quickly metabolizes those cues and my body immediately begins to respond. I feel desire pretty easily. However, with the roles reversed, when my wife sees me step out of the shower with my hulking biceps, my sculpted abs, and my wet hair, she doesn't experience the same response. Go figure, and that's okay. However, there are other contexts that I don't fully understand yet that tend to get her aroused. If you'd like some help in getting in the mood more often, you can actually get in the mood more on purpose by marshaling those thoughts that bring you to feeling those arousal. You see, humans have this remarkable ability to create certain feelings on purpose by thinking certain thoughts. Want to see if this works for you? You can try this experiment. I want you to, right now, think about a wonderful time or situation where you felt really turned on, where you felt a lot of desire. What were you wearing? What were you doing? What were the circumstances and the context of that encounter? What time of day was it? What was spoken? What was not spoken? What kind of touch was involved? What felt good? And what is it about that event that made you feel the way you did? Okay. Are you thinking about it? Do you got it? Do you have that idea, have that scenario pictured with as much vivid detail as you can? Can you feel those feelings again right now? Now notice those feelings. Where do you feel those feelings in your body? How would you describe those feelings? Now that you've recalled a thought that invoked these feelings, while you still have these feelings recalled and in your body, now, go flirt with your spouse if you want to. See if that helps you more easily transition to being in the mood. Sometimes getting in the mood is more of a matter of getting your body in motion first, trusting that your heart will follow second, as it usually does. For instance, do you ever not want to wake up early to exercise, but you put on your workout clothes and running shoes anyway, and you go and work out, and after that, you're finished and you actually feel pretty good about yourself. You're actually happy that you went and did it. Like you didn't want to at first, but once you're in motion, you're happy to do it and happy to be there. Sometimes sexual desire can feel that way too. It kind of shows up after you've experienced some sort of excitement or arousal first in the right context. So there's more you can do to create positive sexual context in your relationship too, such as taking time to talk, sexting or texting flirtatiously or being a little naughty, sharing your mental load, accomplishing things together, and showing genuine care and concern for each other, and also just investing in each other's thriving and so on. So if you want to get in the mood, understand what your cues are, that get you in the mood. Marshal your thoughts that invoke the in the mood feelings, and realize that sometimes desire is going to show up after you've had some arousal first. So, what have you found that helps you get in the mood? Share it in the comments below.